Hello, welcome to Niecy's Custom. I know it's been a long time since I done a tutorial in Silhouette Studios. As you know, I had a lot going on with my mom and other things, but I'm back with some new videos. If you are new to my channel, I hope you stick around until the end and like and subscribe to my channel. If you are already a subscriber, thank you for sticking with me. I love y'all with my South Carolina accent. Today we're going to do a 22-ounce slim tumbler, and I'm going to go ahead and start. First, I already did my font and my outline. I'm going to come over here. Well, first I'm going to get my shape. I'm going to do a square. Come over here to the arrow and hit select so it won't make like a whole bunch of these little boxes. If you don't do that, oh my God, it's aggravating. Then I got my square right here. I'm going to come over here to my color panel. And hit my full pattern. My computer's slow. I said I was going to buy me a new computer because I had this one right here I have an HP, and I had this computer for a long time, since 2010, and it's slow. So you want to click your square so your square can change to this panel right here. And once you have done that, I'm going to move it over here to my paper size. Oh, let me start over, because I bet you everybody is wondering, well, what size paper and everything? Well, you want to come over here to the page setup panel. What I'm doing, I have the machine set to none, the cutting mat to none, the media size is going to be custom, and I'm going to pick the 8.5 by 11 sheet size, because that's what my A-sub paper is going to be. And that's a image that I did earlier that I'm going to just move over to the side. And I'm showing the print border. You don't have to do it, but I like to do it so I can have everything in the print border so it won't run over. And I already did the square, so I'm going to move it over here, and I'm going to spread it out. Then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go to merge and get my image. And this thing right here is a mess. I have to really organize my folders because it's not organized. I just download stuff, upload stuff, and I just leave it. As you can tell, look, I'm going to click this image right here. And the image that I got without that background, you have to get the image, the ping image, and I got it from Google. You just go to your Google account and you just put in, let me see, what I want to do, school image ping, and slow computer. Sorry about it. come on, and you just go to image, and these right here are going to be the image, the pink image. And what you want to do is just click the image that you want, and right click and hit save image. And you know, it's pink is like transparent imaging, and you won't have that white background or any other background behind your image. I tell you, this computer is like really slow. I don't know why it came up JPEG. So I'm gonna go ahead and cancel, and I'm gonna hit it again, hit save image, and it should come up as a ping file. Okay, here it goes. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna name this books. I'm gonna put it under my pictures, and I'm gonna hit save. Okay, once that has saved, it's gonna come down here. And sometime when you get a ping image and you save it, another window probably pop up. And this computer is slow. See, another a pop up, and you can just close it out because it's that saved image saying that you filed it. Okay, I'm gonna move that right there to the side, and I'm gonna take this image, my full panel, and I'm gonna go get the template for my Hall 22 ounce slim tumbler, and I'm gonna go to download because I downloaded. I never put it in a folder or anything like that, so that's what I need to do. And I'm gonna go put in hog, hit enter. Okay, see, I got a whole bunch. So I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna look for 22 ounce. Okay, here it goes. The 22 ounce slim tumbler. And I'm going to get the one rat here. And I'm going to hit OK. And that template should come up. Here it goes. There goes that template. Then I'm going to move this to the back of my full panel. Like that. And I'm just going to make this a little bigger. Make this a little bigger until it covers that template. I want this whole thing to be covered. What I'm doing? My computer's got a minus on today. I don't know what this thing doing. Okay, I'm gonna move this. Move that up. This computer is like really. I think I might just invest in another computer because this has a mind of its own. I'm gonna put all this right here together. Move that to the side. You see where I click the image in the back, and I'm just going to click up top, and I will gather all this right here together. You can't see it, but I have everything together. Then I'm going to go here to crop it, and it should crop it to where I want it to be. And I'm going to make sure I move. Okay, so this is the template that I'm going to use for my 22 ounce slim tumbler. Then I'm going to just take this image right here and make it smaller and take my wording. Okay, now you see how that wording went to the back of my image. I'm just going to click my template. I'm going to hit send to back. Then I'm going to click my image and hit send to back. Then I'm going to click my template and hit send to back. So all of it can be right here. My husband just came home from work. So if you hear some talking in the background, that's my husband and my son. Okay. Make sure I do it like that. You know, school is starting back up soon, and I got a family member who's in the school system, and she needs some tumblers done. So I'm going to do this, and this is how she wanted it. So, and I'm going to group everything together. How to group everything together, you want to come over here. Well, this is what I do. I come over here and I just move I right click and I hold it down, and I just gather everything. Then I right click and I hit group. Okay, so when I move it, everything is together. Okay. Now I'm going to print out my image. I'm going to go to File, Print, Preference. Okay, I already have my printing preset, so I'm going to go to the medium paper. My medium paper is always 8.5 by 11, and I use the A-sub paper, and that's some good paper. And my print, the ink that I use Cosmos ink. I swear by Cosmo ink. That is some good ink. And I go to more option, make sure my image is mirrored. Go back to the main, go back and hit OK. And I'm going to hit print. And once that is printing, I'll come back and show you how I put it on my tumbler. Okay, everybody, I'm back with the image. This is what you're going to need. You're going to need your heat tape, a pair of scissors, your tumblers, your tumbler. And I know I said in my last video when I did a tumbler that I was not going to use the masking tape no more because it was so sticky. Well, I ran out of the shrink wrap, and I don't have no other choice but to use masking tape. So I don't know what to say. I messed up. When I used that last shrink wrap, I should have ordered some more when I had it on my mind, but I didn't. Okay, what you want to do is go ahead and cut your image out. In my previous video that I did with my storage house, that I'm going to move that into my office. Well, I'm still going to do it because I bought that expensive trailer. But it is so hot outside that we can't do nothing. We can't move nothing because that heat you will just literally have a heat stroke out in that heat. I think the temperature is 105. No, not 105. but 95 degrees and the heat index is 107. So that is hot. So I'm gonna just wait and work out of this little room for a few more weeks until it cools off. Then I can move that stuff out out of my storage house into that trailer. Okay, once you got the image cut out, this is what I'm starting to do. I'm starting to take some alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and just wipe my cups down, you know, to get it clean. And taking a cloth and just rubbing it down. And me personally, I think it comes out real good. And without me touching it, I'm just gonna place the cup on my image. You know, remember you have to pull it tight so you can get that image on there good. Get a piece of heat tape. School is starting back soon. Well, for my son, he goes to school on next Tuesday. And believe me, he do not want to go. And I take my masking tape, and I'm not going to cover it like I did my other cups in the past. I'm going to just wrap the top up real good. And I'm going to just put a few pieces, and I'm going to bend this down like that. But my son in school, he do not want to go back to school. Well, he don't want to go to school to do work or anything like that. But he's in the 7th grade, and this is his first year playing football. So he's excited about that. And actually, I'm excited too, because I want to see my little baby play football. My oldest son played football when he was in school. And he did pretty good. Now this is my baby. My last child that is in school. Okay, and I put the tape down to the bottom too. And I'm going to just take this masking tape. I'm not going to wrap the whole thing. I'm going to just wrap it like that. And that's it. That's all I'm going to put on here. That is it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this in the oven. 385 degrees for 7 minutes. And you just have to just keep turning it every 2 minutes. And I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Our cup is finished. And we're going to go ahead and peel the stuff off. Okay, and that's how our tumbler looks. It looks pretty good. Okay, that concludes our video. since now that I'm working from home, I'm gonna do a lot more other videos for everyone. And remember, you know my saying, God loves you and I love you too. Bye.